The following announcement is paid for by the Wrestling with Nerds.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Hey there, the name's Nukem, Duke Nukem, and you're watching the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. For some unknown reason, enjoy.
This honky tonk man, greatest intercontinental champion of all time, and you're watching Wrestling with Nerds podcast. Yes, that's my favorite. Shake, rattle, and roll.
See that on the stream.
What's going on, wrestling fans, and welcome to the SummerSlam 2025 review show. And I'm just gonna go off the bat here. This was 100% better than WrestleMania, and it's not even close. But joining me, it's the other half of J&J Security, TJ Barnier.
What's up, brother?
Yeah, a lot. Holy crap, a lot of 2-day absolute madness. Mike Campiggio, what's going on, my friend?
Good. A lot of things we got to talk about tonight.
Yeah, we do. And from location, made it back to his hotel room. I wouldn't be surprised, probably because he had to take a shit. It's Ryan Fry, the wrestling guru.
Hey, what's up? Of course it was good. I was here.
How did Lonnie take it?
I asked her when we were walking out of the event because I told her the reason I brought her was because I wanted her to experience a stadium show. She experienced a couple of live arena shows before. She enjoyed it. She enjoyed both nights. She said that a little long in the tooth for her because she's not as big as into it as we are, but she enjoyed it. She enjoyed the crowd interaction with the entrances, even when you're in the 200 or 300 sections and you're still participating in chants and cheers and everything. So she thoroughly enjoyed that. She didn't really like the girl behind her sitting. She could have punched her in the mouth, I think, both nights.
Hey, it was kind of like us at WrestleMania, the final boss.
Yeah, well, this one wasn't so much annoying because of that. This one was more annoying because if she didn't like it, she just kept talking about how she didn't like it and how it was stupid and boo them and boo hoo, and she fell down.
And told her, if you don't like it, then shut up.
She fell down into Lonnie's back like 3 times, and like Lonnie said, the 4th time I'm gonna deck her. Do what you gotta do. Not to mention, I bought 2 end seats thinking it's gonna be great because I don't get up. Yeah, fucking people in between me, in the middle, they got up and I had to move. I'm pretty sure there was a couple on our road that spent probably about $500 in just liquor alone in both nights.
Jesus.
Rum punch things. They kept coming back with them. I'm like, I almost told Lonnie, I said, I'm about ready to tell these people that we're just going to rotate. You sons of bitches go to the outside edges and I'll go to the middle because I ain't moving. It just, but it was really fun. It was great to experience it with my wife. She knows how dedicated I am to this. And she knew that this weekend was probably going to be pretty hard anyway, so it was kind of fun to have her with me.
Yeah, I wish I was there. It looked like a lot of fun to be in attendance, but I got to tell you, Ryan, we saved some money and had a ball with the watch party.
I bet you guys did. I miss watching. I miss the watch parties with you guys when I don't get to tune into them, but to be here live was fun. Just the surrounding area, because I'm from the sticks. I'm from Western Maryland. We don't have big cities. I can literally look out my window and see One Trade Center right across the way.
Yes.
So I was
You
expecting.
probably also have planes going right overhead.
Oh boy.
I did for a while.
Well, no, because he's right by Newark Airport.
Yeah, I'm right at the airport. But like I was, you hear Jersey and New York, they're gonna be assholes. We didn't really get to experience them. A lot of it's a lot of.
Except that guy crashing out last night.
Yep.
Yeah,
That guy.
I didn't even hear him because we were walking out. We were already at the bottom, getting ready to walk out, so I didn't even hear him at all. But like, I mean, we're used to the people not having enough respect to get out of your way or move over or hold up to let you by or any of that kind of stuff. So I'm used to that kind of stuff. But all in all, it's been a really good experience. We spent all day at the mall, the American Dream Mall. We're gonna bring Grayson up just for a trip, just to take him to the mall. There was so many cool things inside that mall that I've never experienced. We walked in, and the first person that walked by us had a snowboard and skis, and I'm like, "What what do you have skis and snowboards for?" There's a place inside to snowboard and ski inside this mall. Yeah, the mall, the American Dream Mall is a badass mall. It is not your typical mall, that is for sure.
They got all that Nickelodeon stuff as well too.
Yeah, Nickelodeon, the Powerpuff Girls, they have a bunch of different stuff. Cafeteria, they have anything you can think of to eat, they have inside. We were debating to try vegan ice cream just because it sounded interesting and the flavor was kind of interesting. It was kind of weird. But yeah, I highly recommend if you're up for a trip or something, the American Dream Mall is a destination to go to that's kind of fun.
Yeah, I thought about hitting there on the way to Philly, but wanted to get to Philly. Yeah, let's get right into it. MetLife Stadium for SummerSlam 2025 next year. They're going to Minneapolis. But to start,
I got told tonight that we're not making that trip next year.
Oh, weird. So you can, just not her?
Yeah. I asked her, I said, "Can I go 3 in a row?" She said, "I'm not."
That's funny.
That's funny.
The show started with a bang. At least I thought. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso defeating Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed in a 21-minute tag team match. What were your thoughts from the opening to night one? Because I absolutely loved the match. And it was a hell of a way to kick off the festivities in the Meadowlands.
Braun Breaker, like yelling at the audience and mocking the chants, was epic to me. I don't know about you guys, but that was so cool.
I popped pretty hard for that as well.
Yeah, that was good.
It was very Scott Steinerish, for sure. This was kind of weird. I love being able to give you guys this part of it, but from the crowd standpoint, it was kind of muddled. I don't know what it was, but like the match didn't get a ton of responses. If they did, it was on the floor because up top, really, we didn't. There wasn't a whole lot of reactions to it.
Okay, Mr. Club level.
Hey, I didn't even know I didn't even know that I had that till we got there, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, this is interesting. Roman looks like he's in the best shape he's ever been in his entire life. He looks like he's
Street Fighter, man.
Yeah, he is. You gotta do that movie.
He looks phenomenal.
Jay,
I'm really shocked. Was able to go 21 minutes after the 4-minute and 30-some second Yeet Fest that probably would have blown him up.
He said after the show on the post show that it did blow him up.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, the minute and a half ones he does on Raw blows him up. So 4.5 minutes, I'm not shocked. It did look like, I don't know how much on TV because I have not watched back either one of the nights yet. But the table dive where Braun hits his knee, where he kind of favors it. He needed help going up the steps to go to the backstage area after the match. And then if you notice later on in the night when he comes back out, his knee is heavily wrapped.
And he
So
even today during signings and pictures, he was still he's either hurt or he's still selling it. One of the two.
yeah, I don't know. I tried to get over to where the photo op stuff was at. When we got over there, nobody was doing any photo ops anymore, so nobody was viewable. But all in all, it was a good match. It was a great way to start the show. You get the crowd up off their feet with the constant yeeting. They did find entertainment in the mid match yeet, especially the hand gestures between Jay and Roman were funny to the crowd. But I don't know. It was kind of weird because like I was telling you guys, it was like 2 matches in. They changed the mat. They pulled a mat off, and as soon as they pulled that layer off, the ring made noise and people were kind of more lively to the action in the ring. The first 2 matches kind of didn't have that. There was no ring noise at all for both of them, and it kind of made a difference.
Well, let's jump.
Can
to...
we? I was gonna say, can we mention Roman Reigns about killing himself with the over the top rope move?
Oh God,
He
I
about
thought he
killed
almost
himself.
Undertakered it.
He got elevation.
He
Yeah,
did, but he overshot
yeah.
it almost too.
It's like he had Nikes on his feet.
Jordan's
Jordan's.
Nikes.
Shoe
first
follow.
wrestler to have a shoe deal.
Yep.
I'm still waiting on those shoes.
Just ask Bronson Reed.
Match number 2: Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss defeating Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. So happy.
Can we call
My
them
favorite
friends?
storyline of the weekend.
Can we call them friends now?
We're
My,
acquaintances.
If you watch the post show, they hugged it out.
it is funny that me and TJ's 2 favorite female wrestlers are now tag team champions. And
And they bicker just as much as you and I do on some things.
Yeah,
Nope,
true.
you guys are worse. Not even close.
I did find it I love the camera angles that the WWE works. So much so that I wasn't watching the ring during that part. I was watching the screen and never saw Raquel get in the ring or anything.
Do you have any light issues at all?
A little later there was a light issue. It really didn't bother me any, but everybody else was whining and bitching about it until they turned the light off. But yeah, this match was really good. The interaction between Alexa and Charlotte is going to be comical, but it's going to be serious at the same time and fun to watch.
Who eats the next accident? Thing is, Alexa accidentally hit
Probably
Charlotte.
Alexa.
It would be Alexa.
Take a boot.
Yeah, it'd be Alexa with a boot. The end was funny as hell when they were looking at each other and like I don't know if the camera caught it on Peacock, but Alexa gives her the thumbs up, like yeah, yay! It was funny. I can't wait for my shirt to get here. I've already ordered a "We're Not Friends" shirt.
Hopefully, it's not like a Y2AJ thing where it was only like a week and everybody was pissed.
I was gonna say it's like my Seth Rollins Cody Rhodes shirt from WrestleMania 40 that doesn't really need to be worn anymore because they're not even remotely close to each other.
I loved how at the one point in the match after she knocked Charlotte out, the Peacock's cameras caught Bliss going, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, I'll give you this. This reminded me a lot of Alexa Bliss during her championship WWE title runs. She was on her game yesterday. Really, she was on it. And her and Roxanne made a fun little match, even in a singles match, would be fun to watch. Also,
a match of the Hobbits.
Also, I think Raquel Rodriguez is finally taking Kevin Nash's advice, and she's working as a big girl. She's working like a giant, and it's working.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to seeing what she can do on the Raw, maybe in a singles way.
Match number 3, Sami Zayn defeating Karrion Kross. If Karrion won, Sami would have to admit Kross was right. This match was dumb.
I hated the finish.
This match was awful.
I feel like it needed to be flipped
completely.
Well, it's
Alright.
like it's like
It
what
makes
do
me
we?
think Karrion and Scarlett are leaving.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense to the fans either. The fans were really confused by it. Um, if you would listen to the entrances, I've now come to the conclusion that people like Sammy's song and could care less about him. Um,
Main event entrance, mid card, could care less.
yeah. But Carrie and Scarlett were getting cheered the whole time. Like people are behind them. They're just not giving it to them.
I don't get the whole build up for like the last month. It's like and you
And
just
yes,
go that way.
Karrion kept getting over, so I mean, like, I guess it makes sense that Sammy should get one over on him, but like,
no, it doesn't make any sense that Carrion gets the wins on TV, but Sammy gets wins at pay-per-views.
Yep.
Because
Yeah.
Sammy won in Saudi and Sammy won here.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I hate the Sami Zayn Rocky Balboa story that they've been telling since WrestleMania 40. It
You'll
just doesn't do anything for me.
you'll hate what people were saying about his performance yesterday because they're talking about him winning the Royal Rumble and main eventing WrestleMania next year.
oh God, no.
It probably will happen at some point. It'll probably be him versus Jay for the world title at WrestleMania next year.
I already don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
All right, we're done with this match. Let's jump to Tiffany Stratton defeating Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship.
You want to give the time limit on this one?
7 minutes.
7 minutes.
Thank you.
Not
That was bad.
again. You gonna pull the trigger with Jade here?
I don't understand this one at all. Like as soon as they started, it was super fast paced, and I told Lonnie, I'm like, these girls need to slow down, or this match ain't lasting long. Because these girls are hitting big move after big move. Nobody was grabbing a hold, nothing, and I thought there ain't no way this match is going to be short. And then the next thing I know, it was over, and I'm like, wait, what?
Do you think this comes down to WWE not giving them trust and just being like, go out there, do all your moves, be done?
I don't know, because in all honesty, there was no build to this match
Not
at
really.
all.
No, there wasn't
She
much.
won Queen of the Ring, and then there was an interaction like last week on SmackDown, and then this week on SmackDown. And that was it.
Right, Tiffany
So-
saved her a few times. Like it wasn't
Yeah,
even a.
I don't know where they go from this. It's definitely not.
I think it
I
hurts
mean,
Jade.
Yeah, I think it
thi-
hurts Jade.
I think it hurts both of them. It hurts both of them. I mean, could
It
you
was
come in-
definitely probably the worst women's match on the card.
if
Yep.
you're
Both nights.
if you're Tiffany Stratton and you're coming from WrestleMania to SummerSlam, this is your worst match, and it's the second biggest stage of the year.
Yep.
And
They
I only
actually
say
had a
that
freaking
because
stage.
it went 7 minutes. I mean, if it went 14 and she got the win, okay, but
Yeah, but the
7?
the substance still has to be there.
They
This-
didn't do.
Considering
I don't care that it
Evolution was just around the corner ago, and that match with Trish was good.
Yeah,
I don't
this-
care that it was 7 minutes. Well, I do, but
the
match
quality.
was bad
The quality's got to be there.
too.
It was almost like somebody was playing 2K25.
I think it just comes down they didn't give them trust because it's the first time either one of them and we're in a match that one of them had to be the lead. And to me, I didn't see somebody leading at all.
I like the way you said that. We're gonna go to another match that's the same way on night 2 that I'll touch on for
Okay.
sure.
Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul defeating Randy Orton and Jelly Roll. 17 minutes. And Jelly Roll took every single bump and got the ass kicked.
Yep.
This was. I'm
This
not,
was
I'm not
fun.
gonna.
I
I'm not
love
gonna
this.
lie to you. This was my favorite match of night 1.
It was very entertaining.
It
Very.
was, and I give Jelly Roll all the credit in the world. The ones around us, I don't know what they have against him, but nobody in our section liked Jelly Roll. The annoying people behind us were all about Logan Paul, and I'm just like, I guess this is like the city country thing. I don't know, but
The final boss.
like
I was liked the match, surprised with who won.
I'm not
I wasn't- I
surprised
wasn't-
he won.
I wasn't.
no, I wasn't. I figured that they were gonna make Jelly the weak link
Yep.
as far at the end of it. I mean, he wasn't weak the entire match. I give the dude all the props, all the
He took a
Give him
beating.
Did it
his
feel like Randy was
flowers.
missing?
I think that was the purpose.
Yeah.
I think that was the purpose. It was to give Jelly the spotlight and let him earn his stripes, and he earned them. There's nobody gonna tell me any different that Jelly Roll hasn't earned a chance. If he wants to do it again, and I heard Hunter has made reference that we're gonna work with Jelly Roll again, I'm all for it. I'm on board.
A lot better
You-
spot for Jelly Roll instead of Travis Scott. Are we right?
Yes.
Fry, have you seen the Logan Paul view of the table spot yet?
Oh, that was good.
I have not.
From
I
his
have
glasses, his
There's
sunglasses.
he's got like I think the smart glasses are on, whatever.
Well,
Uh-huh.
that was a
That was
lot of
nuts.
that was a lot of things that I was reading in the chat, like the different channels all night last night, was about how you knew Jelly was gonna take the land or take the blows because he would lay there stiff as a board in the ring and cover himself up and everything else. He's not a wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
They showed him how to lay so that it doesn't break your ribs on the frog splash, because guys, after tonight, he's back out on tour.
Yep.
He's got a business to run. So
Yep.
they're gonna use him but not get him hurt. I bet he's sore. It looked like when he was tonight, he looked a little sore and ginger moving around, especially after they cut and he moved a little bit. He was a little sore moving around.
Understandably, I mean,
Yeah. I give him all the props though.
But
That
I give it. This was great. Lonnie loved it. Lonnie loved the Jelly Roll. She hates Logan Paul, and I said, "Well, that means he's doing his job." She goes, "He just seems like a smug prick."
like Bad Bunny came in, put the work in, looked good, fit the
Well,
spot.
well, the good thing is Hunter is telling these guys that want to come in, keeping in mind that we're in the entertainment business, so you have to do something that's entertaining, but you also have to come to the performance center and make an effort. If you're not gonna make an effort, IB Travis Scott, then we're not gonna do anything with you. That's
Now, does your
why.
opinion, I don't know if you want to touch on it yet, but does your opinion of him change at all watching Unreal?
Who, Travis Scott? No.
But that he actually apologized to Cody? Is that where you're going with that?
Well, no, I mean, just like it appeared as though he was locked in.
He was a fan in the moment.
Oh,
I mean-
I heard that he didn't do well at the
But-
performance center is what I heard.
Yeah, he didn't put in the effort. They made a belt that by the way, I do not see why that piece of crap championship title belt that he carries around costs $1,200
Holy Nikes, man.
in the championship thing. It is ridiculous. But anyhow, that's enough Travis Scott talk. That's way too much to begin with.
Are you very happy you didn't have to hear Fiend this weekend?
Yeah, and to be honest with you, I'm not a Cardi B fan, but the song for SummerSlam was very catchy, and by the end of it, me and my wife were singing it. So
We will say that in Discord, we were not very impressed with her opening on night one. As
Hey,
did.
she had enough butt cheeks for both
Eh.
nights. It's all good.
Looked like she was reading off a teleprompter too.
she was. The teleprompter was against the wall.
Oh
We could
my
see it clear.
God.
We could see it because you can see her looking down at it. Yep. So it's all good, and there was a that's why she wasn't on night 2. That's why they used Stephanie.
There you go.
Main event time. CM Punk defeating Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yep.
30 minutes.
Loved it.
You know, man, for 2 minutes, what a time to be alive. John
Yep.
Cena and CM Punk,
Yeah.
champions in
Wasn't I-
2025.
Mike, I think I said that last night.
You did. Yes, you did. You said it. Yeah.
It was amazing. It was a good match. It was a good match in the sense of Punk
Having to
gave his
overcome.
body. Punk gave his body to Gunther all night, and
Yep.
those power bombs were absolutely horrible.
They
don't-
seem so weak compared to
don't-
how he was hitting Tozawa just a month ago.
I don't know what it was with Gunther and Punk with power bombs, but like he dropped Punk on his head twice. But I think there is a chink in the armor that's been discovered.
If he bleeds, he
If
freaks
he
out.
bleeds, he freaks out. Yep.
Well, besides that, if you go longer than 15 minutes with 15, 20 minutes with Gunther, it kind of shows his vulnerability of he doesn't do anything but chops, power bomb, splash, sleeper, chop, splash, power bomb, chop, 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 power bomb.
I did like the fact that it was basically Gunther the whole match, and then Punk just had to find ways to overcome the mountain, and that's where I had like attached to it. And then once there's blood in the water, sharks feed.
And
Was the blood spot, was it his forehead or was it supposed to be his nose?
They said it
was-
was his nose, but it was coming from his forehead.
It was it was coming. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was dripping down.
That-
it
all the
was
way.
so much blood.
It was. It covered his whole face.
I literally
that-
said I hope he Eddie Guerrero.
Like
Eddie
tomato
Guerrero.
face Gunther.
Yeah,
Enough
that
blood.
was kind of the confusing spot because it wasn't a bad spot. It was just him face planting off the table to get busted open. So it was kind of a weird one for me. I didn't really get the like was it needed, but I guess if he bleeds, he starts to feel weak. I guess it's like the once Drago gets punched in the gut, he becomes weak type deal. I don't
Where
know.
does he go from here? Because
Off TV for
surgery.
hopefully
Off
a while.
TV. Yeah, he's gonna have surgery.
Yeah, there's reports of a nose injury to begin with. That's why I asked you guys last night if the announce team had made any reference of him having some sort of
Well, that's what
nasal
they said.
issue.
They said that's where the blood was coming from, but you could tell it was.
They said, yeah, Michael Cole is saying broken nose. That's about it.
Yeah.
and he vanished post match, like gone.
No,
Well,
he
yeah.
he sat on the apron.
Did he?
Yep.
I mean, I didn't see him when Rollins.
You could. There was a shot where he was sitting on this side of the apron, and Rollins just goes right by him.
Oh.
I missed it.
Once again, Mike, didn't I hit the Seth Rollins stuff, and then 2 minutes later,
You
Seth
hit the
Rollins?
Paul. You hit the Paul Heyman thing, and you did hit the Seth Rollins thing. Both the same thing too. You hit them both. I was happy for about 2 minutes, and then that music hit. I was like, God damn it!
You know, and I thought they weren't going to do it. The initial swerve was actually like
It was
really
a swerve.
good.
Yeah.
I love how he got the title, and Seth Rollins was like, "Nah, no, you don't. Screw you, asshole."
What a work! We all got worked. I tell you that much. Even him not being on the Rich Eisen show, man, he worked everybody.
Well, yeah. Have you heard the new report?
He's
That he
actually heard he's
forged-
gonna disappear.
No, that he forged doctor's notes and gave him the Triple H that he was legitimately hurt up until that moment when he walked in the gorilla.
Oh
It
my
doesn't
I know
sound right.
Becky, there was a clip of Becky gloating about, I messed with all of you in tweets. I got you all. And
I
from
can tell you,
Gorilla.
I can tell you guys this much: when his music hit, when Punk won, that place exploded. That place was loud. But when Rollins' music hit, it got louder than what it was for Punk's. And the moment that he stopped and threw the crutches down or tossed the crutches down, I believe they recorded a 3.0 earthquake right around 10 o'clock last night.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure I know where that came from because I couldn't hear anything. And it was one big loud boom when he threw the crutches down. It was pretty insane. The one thing I will take away from this that I don't like is that the cash-ins were identical. They both hit the ring. They both laid out their opponent with briefcase. They made their one move and made the pinfall. It's the
Oh, are you
same.
talking about the women's one too? That
Yeah.
Tiffany did. Okay.
I didn't really care for that. The Guru's
I honestly
way.
thought Gunther was going to get involved.
Well,
That's why I was like, where is he?
well, see, you thought that, and I was thinking something else.
I thought Punk was going to do what he did with Alberto Del Rio and run out of the ring.
Well, I don't think Punk wanted to run. He looked pretty sore.
That's
I
true.
meant- But I was kind of leaning towards there was a certain tribal chief that wrestled earlier on the show that still has unpaid debts to Rollins.
Oh, yeah.
And I was waiting for him to play a factor and stop Punk or stop Rollins from cashing in, just to peeve Rollins even more. But it is what it is. I don't like the fact that only 4 guys have held that world title for a significant amount of time.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Kind of funny how that title's gone full circle as far as cash-ins and new
Yeah.
champions.
So
Well,
is it not going to be a storyline where it's going to be Rollins and Punk all the way till Mania next year, and then Punk's going to win it then?
I don't know. It very
be.
well could be. It
I mean,
very
I'm
well
sure.
could be.
I would assume Gunther's going to want a rematch at some point.
Yeah.
So would CM Punk, I would assume.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares about Gunther, to be honest with you?
I'm just saying.
So overall, night one, Brian, you were there. How would you rate it?
I give it an 8.3.
8.3.
8.3.
Rating it like David Portnoy does his pizzas.
I'll tell you this much: night one of SummerSlam was better than night one of WrestleMania.
Yeah. Yep.
And the first match was the same character, Jay.
I very much enjoyed night one. I didn't think they could really top it.
Oh, what they did.
They topped it.
They topped it.
I can tell you at the start of night two, I'm like, man, they're going to have to do an awful lot to beat night one.
Let's go into night two, SummerSlam, August 3rd. Naomi defeats Rhea Ripley and Io Sky to retain her Women's World Championship. This match was very, very good, and set the tone for the show that just kept it.
Yeah.
Yup.
I don't know where they're headed with Rhea, but it sure looks like it's going to be a turn. That's what it seems like.
Yeah, she
I don't like that Naomi has to keep stealing the win.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, but I don't hate it either.
I don't hate it, but I don't like it.
I don't mind it because what the work she's putting in the ring is. I mean, those three knocked it out of the park. Io Sky didn't mess up one single spot tonight.
No.
That's impressive.
Must not have been hanging out with Kairi Sane.
The spots between the three girls were fantastic. I thought the match was really well put together. Io with her moonsaults and stuff were good. Her typical. Naomi was really aggressive in this match and really took the lead of this match for the most part, in my opinion, controlling everything. And then Rhea stepped up and thought she had it won, and Naomi slides in and grabs the tights and hooks them and pins her. It's interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see where we go from here. Is it going to be Io that goes forward to get another shot, or is it going to be Rhea? Is it going to be somebody new?
Well, no, they're going to be doing Naomi and Stephanie Vercare, because Stephanie Vercare.
That's right. That's right.
She posted a video about it.
Yeah, I forgot. Clash of the Castles, Stephanie Vercare.
Yes.
So it'll be interesting, but it was a fantastic match. How long did that go?
16:20.
It was good.
That seems about right. Yeah, it was really good, and it was hotter tonight to start the show. So
yeah, they said 87 degrees, not 87, 82 degrees.
Yeah, sure.
Probably hotter.
My truck
Ryan runs hot.
when I went out, when we got done at the mall, we walked over and sat in the truck for an hour, and my truck read 90 degrees.
Woo.
Yeah, it was hot, and there wasn't a cloud in the sky, so it was really hot.
Yeah,
cold at WrestleMania, hottest of hots at SummerSlam.
Hots.
Well, that was kind of the thing I said to Lonnie about next year. I was like, well, I said at least Minneapolis has a roof. She goes, I'm still not going.
Match number 2, the big barn burner of the night, 6-pack TLC match for the WWE Tag Team Championship. The Wyatt Six retain versus Andrade and Rey Fenix, DIY, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa. Braxium, Axiom, and Nathan Frazier. The Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. And the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford.
Great match.
They,
oh my god, great
they
match.
brought TLC.
That's more than 6, ain't it?
We did the math. There were 17 people involved in this match.
And there were a lot of tables, ladders, and chairs put into it as well. Candice
Shout
LeRae
out-
goes to
yeah.
a table.
Shout out to Candice for
table,
taking that
a
fall.
ladder, sorry.
Woo!
And
BFAB
she looks
also gets
okay
involved.
according to the post show.
Well, and we know Candice will take big bumps. She did it in the Indies for years. Her vertebreaker or whatever it's called from Cedric Alexander is worldwide famous on.
Where she goes flying.
Yeah.
Hopefully Johnny gets his voice back because he sounded
like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Oh,
you've
was
seen
it-
that yet, Fry. He got
Was that on
something.
the post show?
Yeah.
His voice box was chopped, man.
It looked like he hit his throat on the table on the way down.
Oh, for
kinda
sure.
We kind of were paying attention to that because if you notice, they missed the one table completely, and I think he catches his throat on the other table because he turned when they jumped off the ladder. He turned like farther than he wanted to, and landed more like chest first onto the table than back first. But excellent match, really well put together. The spots were
16 minutes.
amazing. The over the top corners through tables spots were amazing.
Yep.
The Spanish Fly on Dawkins was almost disastrous because they jumped out farther than what they needed to and rotated and about landed on top of the barricade.
Uh-huh.
It was a lot closer than people might think it was, but it was really close. I wouldn't be shocked if Dawkins didn't catch his legs on the barricade.
From what the
Um,
camera showed, they were like, I mean, it was like that close.
Yeah, it was close. And the funnier part was even the crowd, we didn't realize that Ciampa moved. Everybody thought Ciampa was underneath of him. So, because he was laying on the table when they went up, and I thought, oh my God, he's dead. And then like, oh, he's not underneath of him. It's like, I didn't even see him move. Because like something like that, I'm not watching the screen. I'm watching that actually happen in person. And I'm like, I never even saw him move. I thought he was still underneath of him. So, but well put together. The Wyatts getting involved. Uncle Howdy getting involved. That was impressive. I haven't seen him get involved in anything. Everybody was cheering for Nikki to get involved when Candice first made her appearance, and then BFAB makes her appearance, and it was like, all right, Nikki, take care of business. So
Another really banger of a match.
Uncle Howdy took the ladder. Uncle Howdy took a ladder spot.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of interesting to see where they go with this with the tag team division now that literally the entire tag division was in that match, and Uncle Howdy, I mean, the Wyatts won. So where do we go from here?
I would assume somebody might come up. Just a thought.
Viking Raiders?
No, they're
Or
on Raw.
Raiders, whatever that.
The War Raiders, they're on Raw.
Yeah.
Take it, Flip.
I'll give you this for outfits or ring gear. Fraxium's ring gear was freaking cool looking. With the blue and the white. It was very cool looking.
I said Power Rangers in the Discord tonight when they came out.
Well, he always looks like a Power Ranger. Match number 3, no disqualification, no count out, last chance match for Lyra Valkyria, but she loses to Becky Lynch in 25 minutes.
Little Bailey involvement.
I was not a fan of this match.
You really?
No.
Good match. Didn't think the result would be what it was.
I didn't think the result was going to be what it was either.
I watched this match. I know you're gonna get jealous. Well, you guys were doing it too, so you can't really get jealous. But I was watching this match in the air conditioning. We had walked back inside to the clubhouse area, the club level stuff, and I bought myself a real American beer, and I sat at the window and I drank it and watched. What was her name? Wasn't she being called like Becky Hogan a couple weeks ago?
Yep.
Yeah, I watched her do what she does best and bury people.
I understand that, but the match to me wasn't good anyway.
I like how I finally heel Becky is different than face Becky because she's got new ring music.
Uh-huh.
Um,
And can we say how Bailey came in?
like a wrecking ball, because I mean that booty definitely was a wrecking ball.
Damn.
Like holy crap, dude! You don't understand. I got at a
Booty
Well, I
Judy,
thought-
big booty Becky. Bailey.
thought
Big booty
she-
Judy, big booty Bailey.
I thought she was gonna use the crowbar, and Becky was like, "Do it, use it," and then she didn't use it, and then they still costed.
The one thing I hate is why do you keep tempting or making the faces look like they're gonna turn heel and then you don't pull the trigger? You had this same situation with Sammy the night before with the pipe, and you don't pull the trigger.
I think I said in Discord, I said you have no balls to do it.
It's like it's like they're afraid to turn somebody heel. And I don't understand why. The shock value alone, if Sammy would have lit carrying up with a pipe last night,
that place would have blew up.
People would like Sammy for a completely different reason than just his damn theme song.
Yeah, because
And the story would have made sense.
Uh-huh.
Like
that's what the story needed.
Same thing for last night or tonight. Bailey's face run is over. It's been over.
Yeah.
Fucking
Tonight
whack
was the
Lyra.
night to do it, yeah.
Fucking whack Lyra with that crowbar and the steel chair gimmick and call it a day.
Yeah.
Run with Becky and Bailey running through the Raw women's division. That would be pretty interesting in my opinion. But like they're just like have Becky and Bailey be the old guard and have Lyra and whoever else of the young guard coming in and have them going at it. I don't understand why they didn't pull it. And then like we'll get tomorrow night, they'll pull the trigger and it's like, well, you've already missed your spot. You should have done it at SummerSlam.
Probably.
Something will happen tomorrow, and then we'll
I
find
don't.
out.
I didn't really like.
Becky.
I really didn't like the zip tie thing. I don't.
Yeah, she got out of it, and then she's like, "Oh wait, I shouldn't have did that."
Yeah, we didn't notice that.
Did she get out of it or did it break?
No,
she got
out of it. It was like Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It's like, you mean you could get out of those cuffs at any time? No, only when it was appropriate.
Speaking of getting out of cuffs.
I mean, she couldn't even get it cut. It was funny because she could get her hand out of it, but she couldn't fake it with the fire extinguisher because the camera was on her. So to make up for it, she dove under the ring, took them off, and then come back out like, oh yeah, that got them off.
Yeah.
Lyra is a very good wrestler, and she's got a very cool gimmick, but on the microphone, she's horrible.
Yep.
And I think that's her downfall. And when by her being bad on the microphone, when she gets in the ring, nobody cares. They've completely lost. After doing the Who, everybody has lost interest in what she's doing.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean another talent that the song's more popular than the talent?
True.
I honestly think at some point do a heel turn with her and see what happens, but
you got to try something. You can't
give her a mouthpiece or teach her how to talk.
You can't keep throwing faces at the wall and think they're gonna stick. They're gonna eventually. People are just gonna stop caring completely, and then you're gonna feel it in the ratings and everything else.
Match number 4: Solo Sikoa defeating Jacob Fatu in a steel cage match for the WWE United States Championship. 12:40 on the time.
Yeah.
Did we think this match was going to end any other way?
Do you remember back to when Mike said something about two people that aren't usually in control of matches?
Uh-huh.
This is your prime example of the men's side of when two people who are never the ring generals are in a match together. This match was all over the place. It made no sense whatsoever. There was not any spots that stuck out. Why did it need to be in a steel cage when they come down and get in anyway? What was the point?
Yeah, I agree. It was lackluster.
To also have Jacob's biggest spot be after the match that meant absolutely nothing for no purpose whatsoever, other than he wiped out JC and Tongaloa, who Tongaloa ate the moonsault way more than what JC did.
Yeah.
I I appreciate Jimmy Uso trying to help, but at like some point it's like you guys
I
are
don't
outnumbered.
I don't know if you guys caught it, but the crowd was yeeting
Uh-huh, we did.
big time. Like they wanted Jay to make an appearance on night 2. And I don't understand why they didn't pull that trigger either, knowing that the reaction he was gonna get to come out again, that they didn't pull the trigger on Jay Uso making an appearance. But yeah, this was
The
not.
handcuff. I don't even think they showed on TV the handcuff. Just all of a sudden he's broke
Yeah,
out.
they didn't show it.
Yeah, they didn't show him break the chain. But you
And then
can
he
tell.
looks, and then on the replay, he just
Yeah, So not a great match. I don't know. They have really shit the bed on the U.S. Championship since the LA Knight lost it.
I mean, you can say that for the women's one too, because I mean, when Julia defended hers on SmackDown,
Well, I mean, give it time. I mean, with Julia and now our new mouthpiece, let that keep brewing on TV, but um, and let that keep building. I mean, it's at some point they got to start moving people from that mid card level in the women's division to the top tier level and kind of mixing things in around and stuff. And they haven't done that yet. Chelsea's a prime example of somebody that should be in the championship title picture. You tell me Chelsea Green versus Tiffany Stratton isn't money. I don't know if anybody else could tell me that. So
I'd like to see Chelsea win that program.
would be nice.
Nothing against Tiffany, just
it would be nice, but she said it on Unreal. It's nice to win sometimes, but she does no problem looking at the lights.
She sees herself as a diva, is what I got from when watching Unreal. She sees herself as the old generation of a
Yes,
diva.
that's been her thing from the get go. She's even made reference that if she ever did win the WWE title, that she would bring back the Divas title. So,
Oh well.
one thing we didn't touch on night 1. Well, how do you think it feels to be Nikki Bella to come back and then just be involved in a Pizza Hut commercial?
I wonder if her breast
Or
implant injury had something to do with that.
Papa Chan's commercial?
did,
I didn't even realize that was her at first, to be honest.
didn't she pop an implant and have to get it surgically taken care of?
No,
well, yeah, but her match also went out the window with an arm injury. So
well,
yeah, that's true.
Did the implant pop or did it just move? I thought it just
moved.
She
it
said
moved
it
back
moved.
in. Yeah, it moved back in.
Yeah.
Well, they still had to go in and fix it, so that probably disqualified her from this weekend anyway.
Her sister was there, and her sister dropped beer or vodka or whatever on somebody.
Linda was there too.
Well, her sister was bitching over the last week, like, my husband works for a different company, that's why I'm not invited back. And it's like, whatever.
yeah, that's the reason.
So, penultimate match of the weekend: Dominic Mysterio defeating AJ Styles.
Is that who that was?
I thought it was Eddie Guerrero.
I thought it was a reincarnation of Eddie Guerrero
with his son dressed like Dom.
Uh-huh.
From 2005.
What a callback though.
For the WWE Intercontinental Championship, and this was legit just an Eddie Guerrero showcase match.
Eddie Guerrero and Kurt Angle.
Yep.
Loved the chair spot.
The chair spot and the boot.
The chair spot reminds me of the indie one with the fat guy that just dolphin dives into the board. It's funny.
I had a lot of fun with this match.
The winner was gonna be Dom the entire time.
The one thing that I really liked from this was because Eddie wore regular boots and AJ has never worn regular boots for like the last 30 years. That they literally made his kick pads look like Eddie's boots, including the laces on the front. I thought that was really, really cool. Yeah, this was really, really good. They definitely did hit the Eddie spots. I'm glad I didn't have to tell you guys where the boot part came from. That made me pretty proud there for a minute. My knowledge is just starting to wear off on people, and I'm starting to like it.
Hey, screw you! I was actually around to watch that. And then I
Mm.
also made the joke. I hope he doesn't blade himself like JBL.
But
Not
what
JBL,
that
but Eddie versus
that
JBL.
was like a swing for the fences with the boot, Dom. Holy hell!
He left
Yeah.
a mark. Did you see the mark?
I think he swung the whole cow and not just the hide on that one.
I think he did. Yeah.
Must have thought he was at Bristol, Tennessee this weekend, not MetLife.
Man.
They finally
Now
got
the
that game
question-
in, I think.
See, I kind of thought going into this after the girls lost the tag titles that possibly Dom could lose. That way, Finn and JD were the only ones with gold in Judgment Day.
Mhm.
But I'm also kind of shocked we didn't get any Judgment Day interference in this match either.
Yeah, that's where part of my theory was going. But
Or the whole weekend.
yeah, the whole weekend thing too is kind of like, okay.
Maybe Finn's in Ireland or something. I don't know.
Hopefully he doesn't forget his passport.
We'll have to see what they come up with on Monday and see how Raquel and Roxanne are going to
Wow.
react.
Well, you know it's going to be the second segment of the day.
Yes, it is.
Or whenever Mike says it.
Yep.
Now,
After whatever opens the show, it's always a Judgment Day segment. Always.
Yes, it is.
well, now it's time to Cody Rhodes defeating John Cena for the WWE Undisputed Championship.
Oh, you said Cody. I thought you said Dusty, because for a minute there, I thought he was coming out.
How big did that place pop when his Titantron lit up?
I think people were more confused than anything else.
Really?
Because
we all popped.
Well, I did because I knew where the promo came from and everything. And just to get it right, that promo came from Dusty to Dustin years ago before War Games in '94 when he asked him because he asked Dustin if he'll saddle up with this old crippled old man one more time. He'll show him the way. And he talks about always being behind people. The view never changes. That's where that promo comes from.
37 minutes, by the way.
37. It was that long? That didn't even feel like that long.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it did.
it
And I
felt
would have
that
taken
long.
another 10.
It felt that long in the arena, to be the stadium. To be honest, it felt that long. I felt way longer than that, to be honest with you.
It was great.
It was good.
I was kind of when they started doing the polka dots on the Titantron. I'm like, is he coming out in polka dots? Like, is his ring gear gonna have polka
We thought
dots
that
on
too.
him? And that'd have been really cool and special, but I didn't get to see what was his helmet this time? Was it anything
It
special?
was a gold skull.
I think it
a
was
gold
the
skull, sorry?
Iron Man like one, but it didn't open. Or if it was supposed to open, it didn't open.
Yeah. I have a bone to pick with people just because I like picking bones with people. If you're going to sing the guy's ring song to the ring and sing it till it stops
Know the words.
because you love the song, if you and I guess invested that much to know the words to the dude's song, but then turn around and boo him, just stop. Just stop.
Yeah, we heard that.
That's equivalent to people saying, "Oh, I hate Roman Reigns," but then when he gets in the corner and he does the ooh ah, you do it with him.
Ooh,
If you hate him, you hate everything about him. You don't like his ring music. You don't like him. You don't like anything. You can't like his ring music and then hate the guy.
I think people were booing Cody Rhodes because he's up against John Cena. And it's the last
I
SummerSlam
don't
for John
disagree,
Cena.
but it's like so many. I literally in my section, like I would say the 8 seats around me, I was the only Cody fan.
Wow.
But every one of them was singing his damn song to the ring because they knew the words to it. But as soon as John Cena's hit, it was boo or Cody Rhodes.
I just
did
wanted to
not
hit the
sing.
whoa.
Just
Yeah.
so we're well aware, I did not sing John Cena's song, nor would I ever, and I just stood there.
Oh, you didn't sing John Cena sucks.
No,
John Cena sucks.
I will give them credit. I did like the way that they went from the heel video to the bright colors,
Oh, we
farewell
popped
tour,
so
all that
hard.
stuff. You guys probably couldn't catch this, and I have the video of Cody's entrance from my angle, which was very cool. But like the stage, like when the flames were coming up,
Mm-hmm.
they had above them another thing that shot flames, and then on the back side of the stage, there was two that shot up that were even higher than everything.
Did you feel that?
One, yeah, it was hot for sure. AJ, you've been to MetLife.
Mhm.
TJ, you've been to MetLife.
Football, not obviously for.
Mike's smart enough never to go there.
Nope.
But did they have like lines that ran across from one side of the stadium to the other
Yeah, that's
at the very high?
the
For, like,
the
the-
football people use that. It's the same
The
thing.
Yeah,
camera
well,
thingy
camera?
there. That
Yeah, the
that-
sky
yeah.
cam.
yeah, well, the ones that were there right about where the flames are probably pretty melted because they almost caught on fire.
Oh shit.
Well, usually that is their resting position in one of the end zones.
This was probably the stage was kind of more towards like the 10, 15-yard line on the field's probably where it's at.
Well, I mean, they've got a week to replace them.
Yeah, that's true. Got a week.
It was just one of them that strung across. Like I don't know how close it actually was to it, but as hot as it was where we were sitting, if that was made of anything else but metal, it melted.
Back to the
'Cause
match.
It was hot.
Oh, there was a match.
A freaking great match. It was two baby faces, which I thought we were gonna see somebody turn.
Was it
Yes.
two baby faces?
Well,
Yeah,
we
Was it?
I think so.
Oh yeah, it was definitely two baby faces. It was just one would do anything to get the win. He wasn't gonna get screwed over again like he did at WrestleMania.
and we all know why the other one did what he did on Friday night based on what happened afterwards.
I mean, I
Yeah.
just want to throw it out there. Only one of them used a banned move, and it wasn't the guy that was a heel a week ago.
Uh-huh. Desperate
KO
times.
Apparently,
Desperate
it's not
times-
really banned anymore.
KO
Des-
would be proud.
Yeah, desperate times call for desperate measures. All I kept yelling, I don't care what the other ones around me thought. All I kept yelling was, "Don't flinch, don't flinch." You flinched at WrestleMania and it cost you. Do not flinch. Take that turnbuckle and hit his head, knock his head all the way to Yankee Stadium for all I care. Get the job done.
Damn.
Walk out with the title. That's all I
I-
cared about.
I just think the seeds for the heel turn were planted. They may not be coming to fruition, but they were planted.
Well, I'm kind of curious because I think Cena's taking Cena's going to take a break through September and October from what it kind of gathers. I'm kind of curious how much the cheers come back for Cody that there's no Cena.
Well, if he's gonna take a break, then why do what you did afterwards then? That's
Because
my thing.
Brock's going to destroy Cena at Clash at the Castle or Clash of
Yeah.
Paris.
Hey,
Okay.
Mike, back me up.
Yes, AJ did call this, and he did play the sound. He did.
I was so happy.
But yeah, match was awesome. There was a part of me at one point where I looked at Lonnie and I said, I think we're gonna get a Cody heel turn here. Like I was waiting on it. But I think a lot of us were waiting on The Rock to show up.
Travis.
Mm,
Not even Travis. I don't even need Travis in this situation anymore.
Just
I need The
somebody.
Rock. I was waiting on The Rock to show up and either be a situation where Cena was kind of in between Cody and Rock, like even if Rock was standing on the stage, and that's all you get from him is standing on the stage, and like Cena was on that close side of the ring and Cody was behind him. I was waiting for like Rock to make another gesture and Cena turn around and eat a kick to the nuts from Cody, and then we're off the races with Cody as a heel.
Is it kind of bad that the final boss's character from like what they did at Elimination
Stay
Chamber to
away.
now, it's like kind of like, okay, what was the whole entire purpose of this?
Well, I got thinking about it because that's what the guru does. He thinks.
Yeah, he's got a lot of time to do that.
The match was fantastic. Let's go with the match first.
Yeah.
The match was fantastic. The spots were great. I can honestly say this is the first time where I was like like when a kick out happened, like I came up out of my seat with the 2 AAs and then the super AA. I was like, it's fucking over with. I've seen this a million times. Cena, this is Super Cena at his best, which the crowd was chanting Super Cena when he kicked out of the 3 crossroads.
Yep.
And I was like, this is stupid. This typical John Cena match. And then he kicked out, and I came up out of my seat. I was like, oh my God, there's no way he's losing this match now. And
Typical John Cena match.
then he gives him the salute, and he
Don't
hits
think
him
so.
with the crossroads.
Honestly, the finish kind of caught me off guard after everything that had happened.
Yeah.
It was Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels.
No.
No.
It's not.
I'm sorry, I
quite.
love you.
No.
Not quite.
This is what we saw tonight. And I thought about this leaving the arena, and I thought it was opportune time that this occurred. But this also could play into the story later on. This was Rock Hogan 2 Icon versus Icon WrestleMania 18.
Passing
This
of the
was
torch.
passing the torch.
Yeah, that's what I kind of said.
100%.
Why do
This
it now
was-
and not December?
Because the rest of Cena's thing has nothing to do with Cody or the
Nope.
WWE title.
No, I agree with Brian
Not
on
a
that one.
single
That big,
thing.
scary Alberta cowboy country farmer that returned.
There's nothing left of Cena's run that will have anything to do with the WWE title.
They just wanted it
now
for the
he's
Mania.
just gonna hit the hits.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
get
I
hit.
thought about this, and that's when I started thinking more and more. We get the Brock return, which that place was louder for Brock than it was for Rollins. I'll just say that right now.
Understandably.
That's
That-
yeah.
Because the best part was I think everybody was expecting Final Boss. Like everybody was waiting for electricity to hit, and then it's fire and it's Brock, and everybody was just more like, "What the?"
I
like-
came out of my seat
Yeah.
where I was sitting.
Yeah, I think
But
we all did.
I found it interesting, and this is what I was waiting. It's kind of the same thing I said before, but the way Brock came to the ring and walked all the way around to the back side of the ring or the announcer side of the ring and just stood there. I was honestly waiting that because you're still on cloud 9 from Brock, but you're still thinking in the back of your head, Triple H said you hadn't seen nothing yet. And I was waiting for that to be the final boss entrance. Especially after Friday with the remarks that Cena meant about how Rock and Travis Scott left him high and dry. Rock shows up, hits the stage, does his little gesture again, doesn't have to say anything, makes his gesture again. Brock takes out Cena. Now it's, okay, Cena, you want to say I left you high and dry? Meet my new hired gun. And we're off to the races because I honestly think this, and I think they're keeping it close to the vest on all of this. I would not be shocked if John Cena's last opponent is not The Rock.
Well, that's different because it was rumored a couple months ago it was going to be Gunther.
Yeah. I think John Cena's last opponent will be The Rock only because that is unfinished.
Where do they do it then? In Boston, Massachusetts on his last date, or they do it at Survivor Series?
Give it to me at Boston. Give me at Boston and give me and you see there's again the guru playing his mind.
You
His
go
mind
out on your back. You go
I
out
don't.
putting somebody over.
that you go out putting somebody over that's still in the business. If it's The Rock, you can beat The Rock because The Rock is Cena beating The Rock on Cena's last night is gonna not hurt The Rock. It's not gonna help Cena any because he's retiring, but it's not gonna hurt The Rock to get pinned on Cena's last match. Now, if it was somebody like LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, one of
Austin
those
Theory.
guys that's still gonna be there on Monday night after the show, then yeah, that would hurt them. But if Rock and Cena go at it and Cena pins Rock goes away for 3 months and everybody forgets that, oh yeah, that's right, The Rock got beat by Cena. But if
I
you
was
think
fine
about
with
it,
whoever won this match, by the way. I'm just throwing that out there.
if you think about this, Cena and Rock are 1-1.
Yeah, but that's not enough. When's his last match? A SmackDown or is it a Raw?
It's not. It's going to be a PLE.
Is it?
They're
That's
making it
been
a PLE.
Is it
that's
though?
that's been the rumor. Is it's supposed to be a December PLE called Ruthless Aggression.
That's the first I've heard of anything because the
Same.
Survivor Series is the last thing that's on the calendar.
I've heard that, and I've heard it's a Saturday night's main event.
Well, I could see the Saturday Night Main Event thing because they do have one in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
You know, and you
think
could pull the trigger too if The Rock's cheating to beat Cena late. There's a certain American nightmare that's got unfinished business with a final boss that could come to the aid of the guy he idolized.
We'll see, and again, because I like to think and plan and make these stories up in my head. You can have it where, especially what I said about Rock Hogan, 18 passing the torch. Rock never passed the torch to Cena, so to speak, because they were 1-1. Cena kind of jumped the Rock and handed it off to Cody. Now Rock could be like, whoa, 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 whoa. That's not yours to hand over.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So that's where I went with all this. I'm like, there's a break in the time continuum here that needs to be adjusted and fixed.
There's a missing piece.
Yeah. So like you don't have Rock never gave John Cena the blessings of you're the guy. So now it's like, wait a minute, dude, you jumped line. Now I'm gonna take care of you.
That's a lot. Okay.
Hey, it's long-term storytelling at its best. They should hire me, but they just won't accept my phone calls.
You'd fit right in Gorilla. I'm just saying.
Are you saying
Dude,
because he
I
looks like a gorilla?
I just think he would fit right in.
I would be awesome sitting next to Abyss.
Based on what we saw on Unreal, yeah, I could see it.
Oh, or Abyss completely panicking because Bruce Pritchard was kind of on his ass.
Bruce Pritchard can shove a dick up his ass.
Hey, yo, whoa. We don't speak ill of Bruce Pritchard. No,
Regal was way less concerned.
Bruce Pritchard is there to do a job, and it's important to make sure that you hit your marks. That's all he's trying to teaching. Keep in mind, when that match took place, Abyss has only been a producer for about 3 months. So, and it's a whole new thing with Netflix and having to hit your timestamps and all that kind of stuff. So,
and apparently they did have a hard out or close to it.
They did.
So that was just Bruce making sure that, hey, you guys got to be on your A game for these shows.
2.5 minutes over. That's a lot.
That's a lot of time that you're over. So, but all in all, I'm gonna give it being the first 2-night SummerSlam. It's the best 2-night SummerSlam of all time.
It was 100% better than this year's WrestleMania.
It's gonna be hard to top.
Hard to top that, huh?
And it's not even close.
At least you didn't have to.
You're only remembered for what you've done for me lately. So
I was gonna say, at least you didn't have to sit through a 6-hour show.
Yeah, and I told Lonnie this going out. I've now been to both shows where Cody wins back the WWE Championship. And I've also been to 2 shows where Brock Lesnar makes a surprise appearance in the show, a completely unannounced appearance. So,
I wonder how many people knew about that, having watched Unreal now.
I'm gonna say 3 people knew that happened.
So is he out of the lawsuit?
So supposedly, what I read today, Triple H made a personal call to Brock. This is what the original rumor was.
Yeah, there's gonna be speculations for all the time for here on out of what happens, whether Brock's out of the lawsuit or any of that stuff. There's rumors that that's supposed to be settled in the next couple of weeks. I don't know. I don't care. I don't. It's like Brock Lesnar's back. I don't.
Don't listen to the IWC because the IWC's pissed.
Anybody else hope Triple H runs for the presidency?
I'm just gonna say the same thing that Brock Lesnar would say. Who the fuck cares about the IWC?
What was it he said to Mustafa Ali? Get a life, nerd.
Yeah, I am so ready for. I'm like, oh, sweet. I have my heart. I have my Brock Lesnar big country shirt, and I'm like, I can actually wear it now. So I love Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is one of my favorite wrestlers because I'm a big body. I like the guys that can really destroy people, and it would look legitimate because it is legitimate. So
And the fact that he's a farmer isn't hurting you either.
yeah, and he drives red tractors. That's even better.
And he's got a lot more hair now than he did.
Dude, the Cowboy Brock is the coolest gimmick ever. I will take Cowboy Brock over. I would take Cowboy Brock over Boombox Brock.
Oh, I remember Boombox Brock. Oh my god.
Pretty fun Brocks.
So all in all, I'd rate this easily one of the top 10 SummerSlams of all time.
Okay.
Night
A lot of
two,
fun.
Night two's a
It was
little bit
fun.
higher. Night two's definitely a little bit higher, probably more like an 8-8.
Wow. I just
Now
saw a
let's-
video. Cena had his wife and his brother ringside for the match.
Well,
Nice.
his wife was ringside at SmackDown.
Well, she was back at SummerSlam as well, along with his brother.
Now
Did
let's
it-
just
I
hope
did
Monday
not.
night.
I did not see Papa Cena.
Now let's
So
just
did-
ho-
Did TJ go on and buy his John Cena New York Giants one last? Oh wow, I'm shocked.
It's already sold out.
Oh.
Honestly, I'd rather have the Cody Rhodes captain coat.
We went to the store today because I was collecting the side plates for the
Did
shows.
you get a chair?
No, I didn't get a chair.
You didn't ask anybody after? Just curious how much?
No, I only saw one person carrying chairs out. Everybody else was being smart and shipped their shit home. So I went to the
Thank
store.
God they didn't all do that at Mania 40.
I went to the store to get my side plates because I was collecting the side plates from the big shows. No SummerSlam plates. But I did get some cool action figures. I got the Cody and Dusty set of I don't know what the hell they were calling. They call them WWE wrestler ones, the ones that look like they got really giant muscles. They're like the AWA Remco figures that they have out. I bought that, and then I got a retro 4-pack. It's Sensational Sherry, Miss Elizabeth, Zeus, and then it's Hulk Hogan as Rip. So I had to buy that. I told Lonnie, I said that goes right with my San Diego Comic Con No Holds Barred set, so I have to have this set. What was it? Oh, we got to the arena Sunday. I got to the stadium Sunday or Saturday. It was so funny. I made the post about Hogan and coming to this show and all that stuff. And we're sitting there, we're getting food and everything, and I was like, man, I could really drink a beer. And I walked over and I looked, and I'm looking at like the thing of beers, and I get about halfway through, and there's this smaller can, and it said Real American Beer, and I'm like, yes. And I bought one, and it was
How
delicious.
many of you bought since?
I bought 2 more tonight so that you had a can, you shithead.
Love you.
Just the can? Is it empty, or are you actually giving him the full?
Oh no, that some bitch is empty, bro. It's really good beer.
How are you gonna not make it so it's not crushed when it gets up to him?
He's gonna send it with more than no packing peanuts.
I have a I have an artsy fartsy wife. She's gonna do something to make sure that the can doesn't get destroyed inside of the chair. No, but it was so cool. The memorial thing on Saturday that they did was pretty cool because when the music stopped playing, everybody continued to sing Real American. I don't think the crowd you guys heard that part, but like the whole crowd was still continuing to sing Hulkamania or Real American. Then they showed Nick and his wife on screen. Of course, those spots like that, they're only at ringside for that spot, and then they leave. I guarantee you, it took Nick and his wife 25 minutes to get out of there because as soon as everybody realized that they were there and they were walking out, every single fan that was on that side of the floor on them first 12 rows all made an effort to get over to give him a hug or shake his hand or anything. It was pretty cool because I was like watching that more than I was the next match. And it literally was it was freaking cool looking. And to see he was back there tonight was very interesting as well. I'm kind of curious to see where they go with that and if
I don't think
he
you're gonna
kind
get
of
the other one.
I'm kind of curious if he doesn't become like the lead person of the Real American Beer brand type thing. But that was really freaking cool for me. I got a little emotional at that spot. I wore my Hulkamania 40 years of Hulkamania shirt tonight, only because I had cosplay Cosgrove or Cosgrove in front of me. I had the Iron Sheik Baba sitting right in front of me. The same guy from WrestleMania that goes around with the Dusty and the Macho Man and all those guys. Remember seeing them in Mania with us?
Yeah.
He was sitting right in front of me. And when the Hogan music stuff played, he was kind of in his gimmick and all that stuff. And I leaned down and I asked him, I said, is it starting to feel like 1984 all over again? And he kind of smirked and laughed and made a joking gesture. But he's not a Roman Reigns fan. I can tell you that because everybody else had ones up and he had middles up.
Hey, you did that.
No, I had finger down. Although
I don't think it was that finger though.
I was his finger, and then although for SummerSlam I did have fingers up, I acknowledged him.
I
But yeah,
think we're good. I think we can close up shop at an hour 20-ish. Yeah, I had a blast. Ryan gave it a 2-night. What was your rating? An 8 what?
I gave it an 8.3 for night 1 and 8.8 for night 2. You can do the averages if you want. It's like a 9.1 something like that, or 9 or 8.6 something like that. I don't know.
AJEXE has stopped working. For me, I'd probably give it a 90, a flat 90, a 9.0.
I would say 9-0.
I'm gonna go with an 88, and not just because it's my birth year.
100% better than WrestleMania this year.
Oh, by the way, who won the race today?
24 car.
Yeah, William Byron.
Oh wow. Okay.
You want to hear? You dive into that one. You'll find out the 23 car at one point was 2 laps down and finished 6th.
Get off your high horse.
It's been a good couple weeks, bud. After a bad couple weeks.
All right, everybody.
I did get to watch the main event tonight with my dad and my son, which was different. That was new.
Let's just
fun.
Let's just hope they continue the energy with Raw tomorrow.
Yeah. Do you think
Live
we see
from
Brock
Brooklyn.
tomorrow?
Live from Brooklyn. Maybe.
First one out the gate.
Maybe.
Maybe.
No
We'll find
mouthpiece, remember.
He doesn't need it.
We'll
All right,
find out,
everybody.
though.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that like button, subscribe, follow. We're gonna start putting out more content on a regular basis now that we have some sort of routine going on at my house.
You got a routine, and he's gonna say, I'm gonna change it.
No, the routine is I have podcast. Here's baby. Bye.
Bring the baby to the podcast, bruh.
No. Not yet.
We're going to flip it up a little bit this week. We're not going to go 4 letters, 1 word. We're going to go 6 letters, 1 word, hyphenated, cash in.
What the hell did you say?
Cash in.
Oh, okay.
6 letters, 1 word, hyphenated.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go to bed because I got a 3.5 hour drive
Close it.
tomorrow morning.
See you later.
We'll see when you get home.
Deuces.